Good evening. We begin tonight with a significant legal development impacting the U.S. President's ambitious construction plans. A United States federal court has temporarily halted President Trump's controversial ballroom construction project at the White House, a decision that has drawn an immediate and angry reaction from the president. The ruling, issued by Judge Richard Leon, dictates that work on the project cannot resume until it receives explicit approval from the United States Congress. This marks a major setback for a project that has been a point of contention and debate since its inception. President Trump had initiated plans to demolish the east wing of the White House to make way for a sprawling new ballroom. This opulent addition was designed to accommodate nearly 1,000 people, a substantial increase in event space for the executive mansion. The estimated costs for this grand undertaking have reportedly swelled to $400 million, an amount President Trump repeatedly states is being funded entirely through private donations, not taxpayer money. The legal challenge was brought forth by the National Trust for Historic Preservation, a prominent nonprofit organization dedicated to preserving historic sites. They sought an injunction to stop the construction, arguing that President Trump had overstepped his authority and failed to consult either the United States Parliament or other relevant bodies before commencing the project. Judge Leon sided with the preservationists, granting their request for a preliminary injunction. In his ruling, the federal judge underscored a crucial point, stating that the president is not the owner of the White House and therefore does not possess the sweeping powers he claimed for himself regarding such a significant alteration to the historic property. The judge noted that the organization's lawsuit had a strong likelihood of success on its merits. The concerns raised by historic preservationists are not just legal, but also architectural. They warn that the proposed new building, with its sheer scale, could dwarf the existing White House structure. The New York Times recently calculated that the new ballroom addition would be more than 3 times the volume of the White House's main building, a stark comparison that highlights the potential visual impact. President Trump reacted swiftly and fiercely to the court's decision. He unleashed a lengthy tirade on his online platform, Truth Social, vehemently attacking the National Trust for Historic Preservation and reiterating his belief that their lawsuit was entirely unfounded. In his posts, he emphasized that the ballroom would be built without cost to the taxpayer and boldly declared it would be the best building of its kind on the whole world. His frustration was palpable, as he sees this project as a legacy-defining improvement to the White House. Judge Leon's decision mandates that the construction work must remain paused. It can only proceed if the United States Congress officially approves the project's completion. However, the judge has provided a 14-day window for President Trump's legal team to file an appeal against the ruling, offering a temporary stay of the decision's implementation. This means the legal battle is far from over, and the future of the White House ballroom remains uncertain. The spotlight now turns to Congress and to President Trump's next legal move as this high-profile architectural and political clash continues to unfold. What's your take on federal court halts Trump's White House ballroom plan? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.